Hi guys, 18 Dap here and welcome to the latest matchday preview for the channel. Midweek action, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. It's Barrow versus Doncaster. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome to the latest matchday preview on the channel. As I said in the intro, midweek action, Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Strange time, but here we are. Barrow versus Doncaster Rovers. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel and continuing to do so. It does mean a great deal to me. If you're new to the channel and you like this sort of content, please consider clicking subscribe so you don't miss any future content. And yeah, if you are new, this is a format that we go through match previews. If you've been here a while, you know what we do here. Previous meetings between the two clubs, current form across all competitions. I say a few words about a Doncaster Rovers player. I choose the opponent's one to watch, but as I always say, you know your club much better than I do. So if there's somebody else who should be part of the conversation at that point, get them in the comments down below. And then we finish the video with three predictions. A predicted team lineup thanks to FanHub, predictions league table that me and the family do, and then the all important score prediction at the very end. So without further ado, let's get into previous meetings. Donny and Barrow have faced off a total of 64 times from what I can find in our history. And it's good reading for us Rovers fans. 25 wins, 19 draws, and we've only lost 20 of those 64 games. So for the first time in a long time, we're ahead in this part of the video. If you've been around the channel for a while, it's normally not good reading at this point. Drilling down into the more recent five, and it's 4 wins in our last 5 against Barrow, with a 1-0 win at home in League 2 in 2023, and then a little bit later in 2023 it was a 3-2 away defeat, but then an incredible 4-2 home win in that incredible end to the season last season. And then we faced each other twice this year already, and Rovers have come out on top on both of those occasions 2-1, once at home in the league and then at Holker Street in the FA Cup earlier this season. Current form does lean towards Donny in this one as well. We look at this and we've got 4 wins in our last 5 with a defeat sandwiched in there as well. Barrow on the other hand, 2 draws, 2 defeats, and then a win in their last game. So yeah, all arrows are pointing towards a Donny win in this one. But Barrow's home form is much better than their form on their travels. They're currently sitting 8th in the home form table, having won 6 and drawn 4 of their 13 home games. So it's going to be a tough game. It's a tough place to go. We've already been there and got a result this season, as I mentioned, in the FA Cup, so we know how tough it is going to be to get the 3 points tomorrow night. Hopefully we can do that. But a great win for them against Grimsby last time out, 3-0. It stopped their winless run and gave them the first win in 6 attempts. So maybe a bit of confidence coming into this one, especially with the fortress that is Holker Street by the looks of it. For Donny though, another hard fought win last time out against Harrogate, and results went our way in and around the top end of the table as well, so that was a positive weekend for us. First competitive win over Harrogate as well, which it's nice to finally get that one off of the back and finally get one over on Harrogate. But for me, we just still don't seem to have that killer instinct at the moment. The win was fortuitous at best, I'd say. The winning goal is certainly one that the keeper won't want to see again. But we didn't test him nearly enough throughout the 90 minutes, in my opinion. And I'm just hoping that this shyness in front of goal won't be our undoing come the end of the season. But can't grumble too much. The win moved us up to 3rd, which I'm absolutely buzzing with. And if we stay there for the rest of the season, I'll be more than happy. I'm not too fussed about getting the championship, the title. 2nd, 3rd, I'm happy. Don't really want to go through the playoffs, but it is a very tight division and anything can change, so we need to win this game to keep the pressure on those teams in and around us. On to player profile. So for this one, I've gone with Ethan Ennis, one of our new signings. I've gone through the other 2 in recent videos, and for Ethan, he's getting his first taste of men's football on loan from Manchester United. He did score past us in the Football League trophy, so he has had kind of a taster of men's football. But yeah, he's on loan with us now. He's being involved in the rough and tumble that is League 2. But in the Football League trophy, he looked an absolute handful against us from what I saw. And Grant came out, he was very happy with his signing and said that we fought off competition from higher up the pyramid. So clearly Ethan is well thought of throughout the pyramid, if other clubs are wanting to get his signature. So for us to get it very happy with that, and he looked to be trying positive things in the first half against Harrogate, getting on the ball, moving it around all right, looking to go forward. So yeah, I'm really interested to see his development, and kind of the more time he spends with the team, hopefully he'll improve and add that different dimension to us, and hopefully help us retain that third spot, if not second or first. That would be even better, and if Ethan can contribute towards that, it'll be a positive loan for him. Moving on to the opponents want to watch, so as I said at the start of the video, you know your club much better than I do, so if there's somebody else that needs to be involved in the conversation here, get them in the comments down below. But I've gone with, strangely, a defender, Theo Vassell, 28 years old centre back, and the reason I've gone with Theo Vassell is because he is Barrow's top scorer with 6 goals, 1 assist, so obviously a threat from set pieces, and maybe that's an avenue that Barrow want to go down, or go down fairly often. And if you watch Barrow more than what I do, if set pieces is a strength, which I'm assuming it is with the centre back getting 6 goals this season already, then yeah, our defence will have to be on their game tomorrow night to prevent any goals from corners, free kicks in and around the area. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch that one. But yeah, centre back, bags of experience in the EFL, came from Salford, 289 appearances, 19 goals, so six of those, he's getting his best return this season. 6 of those 19 goals have come this season for Barrow, and 1 of those 5 assists has also come this season as well. So having the season of his life. So yeah, one to watch for Barrow tomorrow night, Theo Vassell. Moving on to the predicted team lineup, this is thanks to Final, but I have stuck with the same team lineup as what I went with against Harrogate. I wasn't correct with that, I didn't get the 11 out of 11, but I think there might be a couple of changes, and I think the changes may be Street and Sharp in. So I've gone with Sharman Lowe in goal, a back four of Sterry, Olowu, McGrath, Maxwell. I don't think you can really change that at the minute. We've had 2 clean sheets. It's looking solid, hopefully that can continue. Bailey, Crew looked fantastic against Harrogate in the midfield. Sabara, absolute player. He's going to just improve as time goes on as the midfield free. Molyneux on the right, Street on the left, and Sharp up front on his own. I think that could be the 11. It's so difficult. I think I've got one spot on this season, so that shows how difficult it is with the chopping and changing. But it's keeping the squad fit, it's keeping them all match sharp, and hopefully it's positive and is a good thing come the end of the season. Moving on to the predictions league table. So if you're new to this, me and the family predict the scoreline for every single league game. Get spot on, we get 3 points. Outcome of the game right, but not the scoreline. It's 1 point. Completely wrong, it's no points. And there was confidence in the family apart from one, my dad, against Harrogate. He thought it was going to be a 2-0 defeat. Basically the story was already written. we never beat Harrogate. He thought that was going to continue on Saturday. So unfortunately for my dad, the 3 of us that went for wins, none of us got the scoreline right, but we pull away a little bit. So Chris and Max now on 19 points in joint first. I'm in second. I'm going to say second, not third, in 18 points, and my dad is in fourth on 14. It's still tight. All it takes is my dad to get a couple of spot on scorelines, and it throws a spanner in the works once again. And that takes me on to the all-important score prediction, and it's always tough predicting scorelines. If you're a regular viewer of the channel, you'll know it's always with my head and not my heart. And again, I don't like predicting a defeat, but it's going to have to be this time. I know Barrow's form's not been great, but that home record is very good, and I think it's going to be a tough game to come away with something tomorrow. We are looking defensively solid though, so I think I could be well off with this one. But I'm going Barrow 2, Donny 1. We've beaten twice, 1-0 this season. I don't know, something in me is just saying that it might be one game too far, and Barrow could just do a bit of a number on us at their home ground and beat us 2-1. Cue the teabagging comments. But you've got to predict. Obviously the predictions league table is very important. There's a trophy to win. I'd love to win every game, but we're not going to. So yeah, hope I'm wrong. I hope the lads prove me wrong and they bring the 3 points home tomorrow night. Well, that's where I'm going to leave it. If you've enjoyed it, big thumbs up on it for us please. Comments in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.